Alright, test. Because I'm currently making... Kind of just been going through it with the golf game right now. But the past week of swings have felt really good. Alright, testing 1 2 3 and testing. Alright, what's going on, world? GTP here. Welcome back to another video. Now I know it's been a long time since I've posted, and I'm gonna get into that in this video. Yeah, just gonna do like a little update video, nothing too special, but we're gonna do this outside because I'm currently making, let me show you. I'm currently making smoked queso for a birthday party we're going to later. Making this right here. Gonna throw this onto the grill, and then we'll talk outside. Just a little update on, you know, you saw the thumbnail. You know, my golf game hasn't been feeling good, I should say. All right, I'm gonna go put this on the grill because I think it's up to 10 now. All right, so I have everything pretty much all together now. There's pepper jack cheese in here, there's sharp cheddar, and then there's like a whole block of Velveeta. And then this is just some 80-20 ground beef that I mixed with chili, garlic, Cholula taco seasoning, sounded good. Some red onions, just a bit of cilantro, and then I'm gonna add in 2 cans of Rotel, diced tomato with green chili, 1 regular, 1 mild, so a little bit of heat, and then some unsalted cream of mushrooms. Gonna add that in, and then we're gonna toss it onto the grill. The reason I'm adding all this stuff last, or the wet stuff last, is to kind of keep everything moist. Cream of mushroom. Okay. This cream of mushroom, very creamy. The last time I made this was years ago. So what we're gonna do now is throw this on the grill, let it smoke for an hour, mix it, cook it for another hour, and it's done. Pretty easy, but very good. All right, let's go to the grill. Oh, mama. Some wood chips. So last time we were out here, you saw me cleaning up the backyard a little bit, and it's funny because now I gotta clean it up again. I think that was what, 2 months ago, and now it's like it needs the work again. Oh. So just the main topic of this video, kind of just been going through it with the golf game right now. Actually, before I continue, if you wanted to see a TLDR version of this, you can head on over to my Instagram and just read the post that I have on there. Very short and sweet version of what I'm about to talk about. Yeah, smoke is really pumping. That's dirty smoke, by the way. But once the wood chips catch on fire, it'll burn clean. But yeah, so like I said, as you saw from the title of the video, yeah, golf game is just kind of going through it right now. Actually, for the most part, for most of the year, actually for all of 2025 so far, golf game has just been on a downward trend. I've only played how many rounds? Like 3 or 4 rounds maybe. I had like nothing to show for it, nothing to take home and be happy about. Yeah, I just left the golf course feeling super defeated. To be honest, at the time I didn't know where that was going. Like, you know, I had these like on and off days with my golf swing, and it feeling really good some days and then it feeling really bad some days. But this one is just feeling bad. At least for now, it's been feeling bad like every day. And so, you know, I've been invited to go play by my buddies and stuff, but I've always kind of declined just because I don't want to play golf swing on the golf course. I don't want to try and figure out what's going on. I don't want to try and figure out how to hit the ball when I'm on the golf course, you know. That's kind of been where I've been at, is I just really haven't played. I've really just been trying to grind. And to be honest, for a while it felt like I wasn't going anywhere with any practice. My practice hasn't felt very fulfilling. Even my practice sessions had me feeling really defeated. I've had a couple range sessions, those turned into nothing burgers, and it's just been an absolute downward trend. So if you saw on the thumbnail, it was a broken sand wedge, right? There was one day, I think it was last month, maybe 2 months ago, where so you know, if you've watched my videos before, I like to do, I set up my net in the garage, and the first thing I like to do is like chip. I like doing chips in the morning. So that morning, I was doing some, the first chip I did was a shank. It's like, that's the first time I've ever shanked in so long. And so, okay, kind of weird. And then so the next one after that, shank. And then shank. And then, yeah, it just shanks all that whole morning session. So I took a break. I didn't swing again until after the end of the day. And at this point, I'm already kind of boiling over with how terrible my golf game feels and how frustrated I'm getting. At the end of that work day, I went back in the garage and, did some more chips. Nothing but shanks. Shanks. Like I said, I'm already boiling over with frustration of my golf game being absolute caca. And then just with the shanks, that kind of like fizzed over. And I snapped the club over my knee. First time I've ever done that. First time I've ever allowed golf. The first time I've ever kind of let golf take over me like that. And so, which is very uncharacteristic of me because, as you saw on the text on the screen, on the thumbnail, I've always kind of had a good mentality of knowing that I'm not good enough to get mad at golf or with golf. I'm not at a point in my golf game where I can get frustrated with golf like that. And so, this whole journey, I've been pretty good at keeping myself in check, not letting myself get angry like that. But this one was different. It's just the whole year of just terrible golf and then just shanks coming out of nowhere just like that. And it kind of boiled me over. So, and then a few weeks before that, I broke a club. I broke my 7-iron, not intentionally. I was just swinging. Yeah, I was just doing some practice swings, and then just the head flew off the shaft and straight. Luckily, I had a box. There's a box like in the workbench shelving on the bottom, and it hit the box. And there's like soft goods in the box, so it wasn't anything broken in there. But luckily, it hit that. Otherwise, that would have been a hole in the wall, a club head hole in the wall. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I just haven't had fun playing. Last round I played was, so every year, pretty much my sister from another mother type thing, Susie, she throws something called the Susie Invitational, and it's just a way for all of us to kind of get together, all the cousins, the uncles, and friends who golf, just to get together in one big round and just have some fun with it. But that was the last round I played in April, and that was probably the worst round I've played in a long time. It was just the highest score I've had in a long time. The most putts I've had in a long time, and the most strokes lost off the tee I've had in a long time. It was just the pure definition of playing golf swing on the golf course, and that's not what I want to do. And so I haven't touched the golf course since then. I've kind of just been going to the range, just grinding at home, and at least up to this point, it is May 25th. It is May 25th. But as of today, the swing is feeling like it's coming back. I don't want to get too hasty on saying that. I don't want to get too hasty on believing in that it's coming back. But the past week of swings have felt really good. The best it's felt in a while. I mean, these are just swings in the garage, so this is just like pure swing feels. And it looks good. It feels good. I've been kind of working on a new release pattern, a new release feel, because I have a tendency to, I'll get here, but then my hand will flip. So I've kind of been working on a little bit more of a rolling wrist feel. That's what it feels like, at least. And I feel like it's getting me more launch, impacts sounding different. So I'm going to keep dialing that in. But that's the main one. It's just like I'm here, and then I'm feeling like feeling like I'm rolling the club so that the face is square at impact. But short and sweet, swing's been feeling good. At least as far as Thursday. Thursday was the last time I swung. But that's it. That's the update. Golf has been pretty crazy lately. Crazy bad. But it seems like it's starting to trickle back upwards. But like I said, I'm not gonna hang my head on it yet. This week we're doing like a little trip to the coast, just Alexa, RG, and I. So no golf, no range, no swings until next week, and then I'm hoping to hit the range or get to swinging as soon as we get back. And then I'm hoping to hit the range hopefully next weekend, see where everything's at that point. With the golf swing feeling, with the golf game feeling really bad, I just really haven't felt like posting on socials at all. The motivation wasn't there, or the drive to do it wasn't there. I feel like I had nothing to post. I felt like nothing I wanted to share. I'm like slouchy. I'm so slouchy. I haven't posted because my golf game is kind of atrocious right now. And so we're working We're feeling good. I'm hoping it continues to feel good. As far as the broken clubs go, I did order new shafts. I'm gonna get together with my cousin Marco, and we're gonna put it together. We're gonna put it together ourselves. I did also order new shafts and new ferrules, and I have to get grips for them too. Yeah, but anyways, that's the post. That's it. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. And just like in the Instagram post, if you made it this far, what's your favorite color? Let me know what your favorite color is. Mine is red because of the Red Ranger. But anyways, got probably another 45 minutes until I gotta mix the queso and then leave it on for another hour, and then it's done, and I gotta get ready and head out to the party. So yeah. Oh, fun. I guess just throw this in there. The other night we went to Bottle Rock, and we got to see Benson Boone and Justin Timberlake, and we were pretty much right in front of the stage. And so what was also kind of cool was in front of that stage, that's like the main stage of the whole festival. It's where all the celebrities go, where all the celebrities walk that are attending. So we got to see Steph Curry and his wife Aisha. We saw Dave Grohl, Leslie Mann, if you don't know who Leslie Mann is, 40-Year-Old Virgin, freaking French Toast. Who else did we see? Oh, Adam Devine, and Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, kind of cool. That was actually really awesome. And I think a few other people. So that was really fun. But that's it. Just wanted a little update, little golf game life update, and smoke queso update. Trying to get my smoking game back. Oh yeah, trying to get my smoking game back also. So I did pulled pork a few weeks ago. Smoked salmon as usual. Smoked queso. I'm gonna be doing brisket next though. Soon, hopefully, once brisket prices go down. All right, that's the post. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said, if you made it this far, what's your favorite color? Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like all the socials, like, comment, subscribe on the video. And yeah, remember, get 1% better every single day. That's what I feel like I'm doing again, instead of getting 1000% worse every single day, which is how the entire year felt. But like I said, we're going 1% better every single day. I'm feeling like I'm starting to go back to the 1% better side of things. So yeah, thanks for watching, and peace. I'll update you when the queso's in so you can see it.